Oh my goodness, he is amazing. Like, I'm not going to say any more. But can we just play what Cheryl did? Listen to
Remember,
this.
eating carrots can improve your nighttime vision by up to 13%.
Oh, she's good.
Oh,
I
dang,
can't
she is
believe
good.
it. She is good,
Can you
man.
just do that clap one more
Oh
time?
my
You were like,
gosh.
oh. I think you were shocked.
Yes,
I
I
think
was shocked. I
the
think
pants
everyone was.
off you.
You sure did. You sure did. But right now, we've got something new that we're going to try. We're going to try this maybe throughout the night. But let's take a look right now at the new graphic that we've created. This took about 30 guys, about 30 days.
After Dark
Oh,
Leaderboard Edition.
Oh,
yeah,
crap.
so what we're going to
Okay,
do, obviously we're going to look at the leaderboard as a whole, and we want you to break it down in your most sexiest voice. I'm going to help you as best I can. Can we cue the music? Give us a bit of volume. Come on.
All
right,
right,
Cheryl.
all right.
Go, baby.
Okay, so this is the leaderboard here, and on top, per usual, is Gleb and Jana at 40, and at the bottom, kind of like to have it on the bottom, right? Sometimes you just need to take it from the, okay, anywho, it's now number 4 at Calvin and Lindsay, and 5 at James and Sharna at the bottom.
Ooh, but whose sandwich is the middle?
I'm so happy you're not showing my face as I'm doing this, because it's probably just not,
No, we've
you
got
can't
that.
look
That's
at
one
that.
of the cameras you can cut to, so I hope you enjoyed that.
You should have seen you, though. You were like,
I was like,
come on.
Come on, you got it. Go. Ride him, cowboy. Anyway, I think that was a success. I think we're going to look back on that with no regrets, Cheryl.
Okay,
No regrets.
I hope not.
What
Crap.
we're going to do, though, it's been an incredible season for you.
It has.
Ryan Lochte, you came back, boom, out of nowhere. You'd been away for a few seasons there, bam, you're back. They were calling it the Holy Trinity because there was Max, Derek, and Cheryl all back in one season.
And now we're all eliminated.
It was, I know. But
clearly.
How did it feel to be part of the Holy Trinity?
It's amazing. It's a great feeling. I remember joining Dancing with the Stars back in season 2. And, that was almost 11 years ago. And it was so fun to start with. That was when Max had really long hair.
We've
almost
got
longer
that
than
footage
mine,
somewhere. We'll pull it up
with a
and you can actually
ponytail.
see.
And Derek didn't start till like season 4, I believe. And we used to go on tour. And Derek was like, my dream is to be on Dancing with the Stars. And he was one of like the troupe dancers on our tour. And it's so crazy how, something that we love to do and passionate about what we're doing, this art, dancing, and Dancing with the Stars has made us all, so, successful and also doing what we love to do at the same time. So it's great to be able to do what you love and share it with millions of people. And I just want to, obviously thank everybody watching the show throughout the years. I remember Tom Bergeron and I did a Larry King live interview. Hold the applause. And I remember I asked Tom, how long do you think this is going to go for? This was like season 4. He goes, oh, probably just another 4 seasons. And it's season 23. So it's been a pleasure, and it's amazing to be a part of the show
shows no sign of slowing down. I mean,
I think but my hip, if you were my hip, if you were my left hip.
Well, I remember you told me earlier on a few weeks ago, it's like when I was young, I never stretched. Now stretching
I never stretched.
Is a big thing, right?
Oh, my God. Now I have stretched, but it's probably too late.
Okay, well, we at some point when we get a bit of a lull, we're going to talk about some of the highlights for you this season, and we just want to get your opinions on some of the crazy things that went on, from protests to weddings.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was scary.
There's a lot of crazy stuff going on, but right now we're talking Tara and Sasha, and I think that they have had an incredible run. Certainly from Sasha's point of view. It's been, for him, the furthest he's ever got, and I think that he is so much more nervous than Tara because he's like...
I can't even tell you. I had to leave backstage in that red room downstairs. He goes, sure, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I'm like, Sasha, you ask me one more time, I'm going to make sure your next shirt is not going to be a V-neck, because Sasha and his V-necks.
Yes.
He just loves those deep V-necks. And he's just like, well, what do you think? I'm like, Sasha, just go out there, honestly, have fun, enjoy this moment, because this is once in a lifetime. It
sure is, and we've got a little bit of a footage here to set the tone. Take a look at this.
I cannot remember a day that Tara did not tell me she was moving to Los Angeles to become a singer.
When Tara moved to California, she had $300, but she was determined.
I was so worried because she had no particular plan.
It's hard. They never write good roles for us as little people, and if you don't get the roles, a lot of times you don't eat.
Coming out to LA, I discovered that I could sing for a living by impersonating other artists. And that grew to me wanting more. And I was like, I have this great group of 6 women. I did a nice pitch about the whole process. And since then, the Little Women franchise has skyrocketed.
It sure has, and she has been an incredible asset. And not only is she obviously an incredible story, which is always the way, she's a great dancer, you know, and she's really improved. And I know for a fact that they have been putting in so much work, so much more work than they have to. They were doing 8-9 hour days.
Straight, by the way, because we would be there rehearsing, you know, with Ryan, and they don't take breaks at all. And like Sasha is like, okay, get up, you know, and he's such a taskmaster. But Tara is all about it. I know for a fact, you know, she's one of my favorite celebrities this season. She is so much fun. She's so down to earth. And she told me that she was having the best time of her life. And you could see that on her, you know, through her dancing, through her facial expressions. She always has such a great attitude. And she has a newborn at the same time. I don't know how she does it all.
Yeah, and look, she is a producer on the show, Little Women's LA. So what we're seeing right now is kind of her story in so many ways. When she was younger and making friends, and so many things were difficult for her, and she's kind of overcome all of that and done so well on the show, and she's just an awesome person. I mean, she just cracks you up. She's got such a cool sense of humor.
She does.
And an ambitious dance, which we're about to see. I love her. I really hope she makes next week. It's going to be touch and go, I think, but I really hope she makes it.
Me too. I mean, if anyone has worked, as you said, the hours that they put into the studio, it's definitely Tara. And she just works. Every time I hug her, she's like just sweating everywhere. And I'm like, just get in here. She's just got a great personality. And with everything else that she's juggling in her life, she's a power woman for sure. She's Superwoman.
All right, well, I guess now it's all that pressure and all that work comes down to this. We're about to see her semi-final performance with Sash. We just saw those wides. Let's see if she can kind of pull it all out and pull it together. Very cool and like a special message here in so many ways. Yeah.
I just want to like give a shout out to the creative team, wardrobe and makeup, hair. I mean, they do such an amazing job. All the people behind the scenes. This show has turned into something completely different since when I joined.
Yeah, and I think they are the unsung heroes of the show. Without them, just on so many levels, from camera to lighting, it's just, it's mind-blowing. And I know when you watch those first episodes and you fast forward to now.
Oh my God, you can't even.
It's wow.
Can't even compare.
All right, now let's talk about ambitious dance moves. It really feels like she is a completely different person on the ballroom from what we saw.